What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Happy New Year. So let's jump right into it. So today we are diving into a topic that can transform the way you approach your goals in 2025. I'm talking about habits versus goals. So if you're like me and if you ever struggled with sticking to your goals or just felt overwhelmed by them, this is for you, y'all. This is for you. We'll talk about how building good habits can lead you to accomplish your goals effortlessly. So grab a pen, grab some paper, and let's get started. First, let's talk about goals. Goals are the desired outcomes you want to achieve. So whether it's losing weight, starting a business, or just learning a new skill, goals give you direction and purpose. But here's the catch. Goals can sometimes feel daunting. Ask me how I know, because there's some goals that in 2024 I did not accomplish. Okay? So goals basically focus on the end result, which can be overwhelming if you don't have a clear path to get there. So for example, think of goals as the destination on a map, right? They're important, but without a clear route, you might find yourself wandering aimlessly and you're possibly going to get discouraged. So now let's shift our focus to habits. Habits are small, consistent actions you take every day. Every day. They're like building blocks that lead you to your goals. So unlike goals, habits are less about the destination, but more about the journey on how you get there. So imagine each habit as a stepping stone. So by focusing on like these small daily actions, you'll gradually move closer to your goal without feeling overwhelmed. So, how do habits lead to accomplishing goals? It's all about what? Consistency. I know y'all heard that. Consistency and momentum. So when you establish a habit, it becomes a part of your routine, right? And then over time, these habits compound and lead to significant progress. So let's get into some examples. If your goal is to write a book, setting a habit of writing for 30 minutes every day will eventually lead to a complete manuscript, right? The key is to focus on the process, not just the outcome. All right, y'all got it? So now that we understand the importance of habits, let's talk about how to build them effectively. So I'm going to give y'all a few tips. So the first one, you want to start small. Begin with manageable habits that are easy to incorporate into your daily routine. So for me, one of my physical health goals for this year is to tone up and manage my eating habits, right? So the habit that I need to incorporate into my daily routine is waking up at 5 a.m. every day, and then on Tuesdays and Thursdays going to the gym at 6 a.m. for fitness class, right? And then I want to create a habit of meal prepping. So on Sundays, giving myself a variety of things to eat so that I won't get bored throughout the week. So Sundays are the days that I'll set out to plan and cook the food. So that's something I'm going to do as a habit every single week and every single day. And the second thing you want to do is be consistent. Consistency is key, okay? Try to perform your habit at the same time every day to make it stick. Like I said earlier, I'm creating a habit of waking up at 5 a.m. every single day. So this will help me stay on track so that on gym days, it's easier for me to wake up and just get up and go. So I got to get up at 5 because your girl like to wake up and then fall back to sleep a little bit. And then the class starts at 6. The gym is like 20 minutes from me. So yeah, I got to give myself some time, right? So the third thing you want to do is track your progress. So you can use a habit tracker, or you can use a journal to monitor your progress and stay motivated. So you can put it on your phone and put your goals in a place where you're just reminded of them daily. I have a screensaver on my phone with my goals on there so that I see it every day. Even though I may not consciously look at it, subconsciously it's there every time I look at my phone, open my phone. The fourth thing, this is huge. Stay patient. Stay patient with yourself. Remember, building habits take time. Be patient with yourself and celebrate the small wins. Okay? So by focusing on building good habits, you'll find that achieving your goal becomes a natural byproduct of your daily actions. So start today by identifying one habit that aligns with your goals and take the first step. I like to break my goals up based on my values, my core values. So my core values are faith, wellness, family, friends, work, and finances. So when I make my goal and my habits for faith, my goal is to grow spiritually. So practicing daily disciplines will help me to get to my spiritual growth goal. So the habit is to schedule daily time with God. So on my calendar, I have a set time each day that I have carved out to do a Devo, to read the Bible, watch a sermon, whatever. But that's my time that I carve out with God. And each day it may look a little different because certain days I have to go to work. So my day is not always the same. I have to go to work. Some days I go to the gym or whatever. So the time is different, but every day is on my schedule that I need to take some time for God. Then another one is wellness. So my goal is to exercise 3 times a week and at least eat 3 meals a day. I have a hard time with eating 3 meals. Most of the time I hit it on the head with breakfast, but it kind of wavers between lunch and dinner. But because I want to tone up and all of that, I need to have a more balanced meal and eat 3 times a day and have little snacks in between. So the habit that I want to create is, like I said, wake up daily at 5 a.m. to get used to just being up early and taking classes at the gym 2 times a week, and then I'll do 1 day a week on my own. And then Sundays are the days that I want to meal prep for the week. Another one of my core values is family and friends. So my goal is to be more present as a daughter and a friend. So the habit that I want to create is to call or text my parents at least once a week, spend time with my friends at least once a month, and quarterly for my girlfriends that live out of town, out of state. Another one is work. That's another one of my core values. And my goal is to create boundaries, healthy boundaries. So the habit that I need to create is to work to have a cutoff time every single day at 7 p.m. Shut it down. Don't answer no calls. Don't answer any emails. I will get back to it the next day. This is a challenge for me because work doesn't feel like work to me a lot of the times. I actually really enjoy what I do. So unplugging can be challenging. And then I do know that sometimes I can be a bit of a procrastinator because I work well under pressure. So sometimes, if I know that I have a due date, I will wait until the last minute, not even the last minute. I'll just wait until crunch time to get it done because I know, number one, I can get it done quickly. And I don't know, I just work well under pressure. That's a habit that I want to change as well. Another thing, finances. That is another core value of mine. So my goal is to stick to a budget. So I've always been pretty good with money, but I definitely want to get way better. And I've always been conscious of how much money I have. And this is my broke number. If I'm here or if I'm close to there, I don't have no money. But I want to budget better. So the habit that I want to create is, this one is going to be monthly versus daily, but I can also break that up into my daily spending. But as of now, I'm going to do this monthly, and I'm just going to budget for the month, using like this spreadsheet that I've purchased and ordered, so that I'll be able to stay on track with my monthly spending. And now that I'm thinking about it and talking to you about it, I'm sure there's a daily thing. So I'll know this is how much money you can spend a day. And a lot of times it's so weird, and you might resonate with this. Like, it's not that I spend money daily, but when I do spend or I do go out to eat or whatever, it's like this big lump sum of money. And now that then took my money for the week or the month or whatever. So these are my goals. These are the habits that I want to start to create and implement. Some of them I already started to do. The meal prep, y'all pray for me. That's going to be a challenge for me. It has always been. I done had trainers. I done had nutritionists. And for me to get to my goal, the eating consistently a high protein diet is what is getting in the way. And yeah, so I hope this video helps you to start creating habits in your life so that you can accomplish your goals. And if you ever struggle with accomplishing your goals, it's important to get to the root cause as to why. So once you figure out, the things that are stopping you from accomplishing your goals, you can then put a habit in place so that you get to that goal. So for me, that eating, I know that the thing that stops me is sometimes when I'm in work mode, I'll just be working and don't stop. So I have put a lunchtime block on my calendar, so now it reminds me. And then also the meal prepping. Sometimes when I'm at work or I'm at home, if I don't have like something readily or easy and quick for me to make, I'll just go ahead and skip it. So that meal prepping is going to help me. I bought new glass containers for my food and everything, y'all. I'm trying to add these habits into my daily life. So I hope that this helped you, and I hope that you'll begin to just look at some of the habits that you have, and then look at the goals and look at how you can create good habits that will aid you to getting to your goals. So remember, everything begins with the thought. Change your mind, change your life. And if you like this video, I want you to, or if it helped you in any kind of way, I want you to subscribe. I want you to send it to somebody. Don't keep it all to yourself. See you guys next time.